company is going bankrupt. What should I do?
On that day, a woman was sitting on the ground crying. I had no way of knowing why she was looking so despairing at the moment. My name's Yohei Narusawa, 32 and single. I'm the president of a small company of about 19 people that sells and leases mats. I inherited it from my parents.
Yo, hey, you're old enough now. Why don't you find someone nice?
Oh, unfortunately, I haven't had any luck.
Oh, yeah? You're a kind and nice guy, though. Oh, yeah, I can introduce you to someone. There's a nice girl. She has a body shape of a gorilla and is short-tempered, but she's very intelligent.
Isn't that just a gorilla? What kind of girl is she gonna introduce me to? I'm sure it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna go visit Todoroki Design Service. So I ran out of the office and headed to the supplier's office. I've known Todoroki Design Service since my father established the company. They are now run by his son and his wife. By the way, his wife was a former employee of ours until a few months ago. Since we had been good friends, we've kept in touch with her as a friend even after she quit. Come to think of it, it's only been a month since the wedding. Oh, what? I don't know why, but I saw his wife surrounded by employees in front of the office. What the heck is that? Natsumi Todoroki, formerly Torigata, is bowing her head and apologizing.
Excuse me, I'm really sorry. I'm asking you what you're going to do. Do you really think it's okay if you just tell us you're going bankrupt and leave? Yeah, give me a more convincing explanation.
Wait, everyone, please calm down. What's going on? I quickly got out of the car and stood in front of Natsumi. You never know what can happen when a group of angry people surrounds somebody.
Yohei?
I'm not sure what's going on, but tell me the story. Let's all listen to her calmly first. Then, I asked her to unlock the door and we went inside. In the reception room, she starts talking slowly.
I'm sorry. I don't actually know the details either. The business was going well. But I do know that my husband started investing in stocks before we got married. We had a big fight a few days ago when I found out that he was using company money to cover the loss of that stock investment.
I'm in trouble. You don't care what happens to me?
And yesterday, he left a letter saying, "You're in charge of the company now. Let it go bankrupt as you please." When I looked in it, I found that all the money had been withdrawn from the company's account. I didn't know what to do. There was nothing I can do. All I could do was apologize to everyone.
Then Natsumi started to cry. Meanwhile, we were all in a sour mood.
Hey, what are we going to do? It's crazy, but we can't blame her.
The women, now that they have cooled down, are talking more calmly than before.
If there is a grace period to look for the next job, at least. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
She finally started to cry. It's not really her fault, is it? Can we just hire these 8 people here? I'll expand our business, so I can take all your employees. Is that okay?
Huh?
They look surprised that I suddenly said that. I looked around at everyone, shrugged my shoulders and said, "It's a problem for us too when a client suddenly disappears. And it's because of your husband's stock, isn't it?"
What? Oh, yes.
So the company was stable, right? Then we'll take in your employees and clients. It's just a change of company name. I don't see any inconvenience, do you?
Is it okay? Really?
I told you, didn't I? I'm saying it because it's beneficial to us too. Come back to us. You're welcome.
Yohei?
Oh, you'll have to talk to our attorney about bankruptcy and all the formalities. I don't know anything about the legal stuff. I tell Natsumi that, then looked around. So I'm gonna take you all in at my company. Terms of employment are negotiable, but we'll do our best to keep them the same. Oh, but we won't force you. It's up to you to decide whether you want to come with us or not. So please forgive her for now. I say this as if declaring to the girls, well, how about this?
Not bad. You seem more responsible than the president who ran away. What? But he makes such important decisions so easily, you know?
I guess you could say that. I know what I'm proposing is too sudden, and it's not as easy as it sounds. The woman discussed it for a while, and...
How about we give each other a trial period? We both need to be on the same page, don't we? If we don't like it, then we'll both say goodbye to each other.
Well, I think that's a reasonable place to start. Sure, then for the time being, we will offer you a conference room in place of the office.
Okay. Personally, I very much appreciate your suggestion.
And as she bowed her head, everyone else bowed theirs as well. Now, a few weeks later, after consulting with lawyers and attorneys, I formally accepted the ladies. I checked and found that their former president, Masaya Aburaki, stole the loan from the bank and sales proceeds. Bankruptcy is happening for sure. Good thing Natsumi wasn't on the board of directors yet. After consulting with our lawyers, I got everyone to send in their resignation letters addressed to their former employer.
Isn't there anything inconvenient for you guys?
And today, a new department was tentatively added to Narusawa Love Koi Mat.
Thank you. I don't know how to repay you for helping everyone.
No, it's beneficial in the long run for us too. After that, it's just a matter of getting everyone's approval. Natsumi has now been reassigned to her old job as a sales admin clerk. I'm sure it would cause trouble for her to be assigned a managerial position. So...
Thank you, Mr. President. So far, everyone seems to be in good standing.
She, Misato Katsurane, is being the leader for all her colleagues. Tentatively, she's the head of the new design department at Love Koi Mat.
I never thought that my customer would become my boss.
I look forward to working with you from now on. And so, when everyone was making a new start...
Losing big means I'll win big next time, right? Yes, there's an equal balance of luck. There's still surplus funds after paying the interest. If I could increase this...
Here you go.
The next morning, a large bag of meat is placed in front of me, and on the bag, the name Natsumi is written. Whoa! Wait, what is this?
What kind of meat do you think this is?
What kind of meat? No way. This name? Natsumi's?
That's right, her meat. She sacrificed herself for us. She's got guts. All right, let's have a barbecue! It's a get-together on Natsumi's suggestion. She's buying everything. What? Did you call me?
Natsumi comes out of nowhere. For a moment, I thought of something bizarre and scary. But I'm out of it now. It turns out Misato's family is a butcher store. The only reason she gave me the meat was to ask me to use our fridge. That was so misleading. So that night, everyone at work suddenly decided to have a barbecue. Originally, it was supposed to be a party within the department to celebrate the launch of the new department. But Natsumi decided to pay for everything and let everyone in the office join in. I brought the beer.
Oh, nice one. I'm going to grill a lot of meat, everyone.
Half a month after the get-together. Katsurane-san, I have a new mat design project to discuss. Will you accompany me on the sales meeting?
Okay, I will. Who's coming from the sales department?
As expected, you're used to the job, huh?
Well, I was originally sitting here after all.
So, things are starting to work. By the way, according to the lawyer, Todoroki Design Service doesn't need to file for bankruptcy. In the meantime, all responsibility for liabilities will just fall on Masaya Todoroki, the CEO. By the way, apparently, Masaya's parents also don't know where he is.
Even if you don't know where he is, the court case can still proceed. You don't mind if we proceed, do you? No, please do.
Natsumi also seems to have decided to get a divorce as there's nothing more she can do about it.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry, but that company is already gone. So under a different company, yes, we still have the same team. We're not trustworthy anymore. Okay.
Natsumi has a gloomy look on her face. She contacted an old customer, but it didn't seem to work out. I guess it doesn't work by the book after all. After Natsumi called all of her old customers, we held a meeting.
So, about a third of them are going to do business with us still. Not trustworthy. Can't be helped. Even I probably would say the same thing if I were them.
It is said that each person in a corporate organization is the face of the company. The specific circumstance is of no concern to others. The bottom line is that Todoroki Design Service did something untrustworthy. That's all that mattered to the clients.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. We are just a burden to you, aren't we?
Misato apologizes. She seems to feel responsible. No, I didn't expect everything to go well in the first place, and it's not your fault. Rather, let's just be happy that 1/3 of the customers remained.
Yohei.
It's okay. Even if we had set up a new department internally, we would have started from zero. Compared to that, we're not at zero. Besides, we've only called them. Katsurane-san, please send a salesperson to the clients. Maybe some of them will change their mind. A person's attitude sometimes changes in person. That's the way it is.
Then, can we still stay here?
Of course you can. Why should I let go of you talented people?
Yohei. Mr. President. Oh, now that you've said that much, we have no choice but to do this. Boss, please give us some time tomorrow. Natsumi-san, do you have time now? Let's have a meeting.
Katsurane-san said so and gathered everyone together. On the other hand, Masaya Todoroki was shaking with joy.
Oh, it's going up! Yeah, baby! Come on, go!
He was alone in a darkened room, feeling ups and downs seeing the price movements of stocks. The next day, everyone from Todoroki Design Service came to bow to me.
Once again, thank you very much for hiring us. We all agreed that we'd like to go all out and contribute to your company.
So that means...
The probationary period I mentioned before. We are fine with ending that.
Thus, the ladies are now officially working for a company. Well, a year had already passed since that happened.
Wow, that's great, Katsurai-san. Hehe, they've been our big client for a long time. I did my best.
Before I knew it, thanks to these ladies, we became famous for our brilliant designs, and our business performance improved significantly. The design department started getting old clients back, and even more clients started asking for our designs. So, our sales has greatly increased over time.
You really are amazing, aren't you? Yohei, you must have a business acumen or great luck, hey?
It's thanks to everyone's hard work. The rest just happened to mesh together. Many of the customers who lease mats from us are stores, and they need to design various marketing materials. That's where our design department comes into play. By offering a comprehensive service as a package, we have been able to increase sales over the past year.
Thank you so much for a lot of things. I'm probably the one who got saved by you the most.
Natsumi's now divorced. She had changed her name back to her maiden name, Natsumi Torigata. I told you there were benefits for me too. I was just helping you, a friend along the way.
You're a friend? Why didn't I choose Yohei? I regret it.
One day, when things were going so well, a visitor arrived.
I heard that Natsumi and my other employees are here.
A man in a neat suit and a luxurious-looking watch. He was...
Masaya-san! What brings you here?
Masaya Todoroki, president of the Todoroki Design Service. We let him in for the time being. Natsumi, Katsurane-san, and all his ex-employees are gathered.
Well, I'm sorry for the past year. Now I've come back.
What did you come back for? You ran away with the company's money and now you're back?
Heh, I was just trying to raise some cash. I didn't run away with it.
What a thing to say.
President Narusawa, thank you for taking care of our employees until now.
What? Everyone, including me, looks dumbfounded.
I'm gonna reopen the business, so you all need to come back. Well, I realized I better have a job with a regular and reliable income.
Naturally, everyone's mood quickly turns sour. Masaya is the only one who is keeping a cool face.
We haven't received our unpaid salaries yet, you know.
I'll pay you that right away. I have plenty of money now. Heh, I guess I had a talent for stock investing.
Oh, yeah? But hey, we are now employees of this company. There's no way we're going back.
Katsurane-san spits those words out. Those around her joined in.
What the heck? This great man is giving you permission to come back, and you're my employee to begin with.
Too bad. We've already legally resigned from your company through a lawyer. So get on with it and pay us our unpaid salaries and severance pay right away.
Finally, Katsurane-san shouts loudly. She's been holding back for a year. Of course she's mad.
Don't get mad at me. I said I'll pay you, right? Can't you trust me?
There's no way I can, not you of all people.
Natsumi, why don't you convince her too?
Masaya is scared and turns his eyes to Natsumi, as if looking for an ally. But
I will demand you alimony as well. No, actually, the trial concluded long ago.
The trial?
Yes, so we are divorced. The amount of alimony has already been decided in court.
Oh, you. Was it you who told these guys strange tactics?
Huh? Finally, he started shifting the blame on me. Maybe because he was cornered. He's not even using formal language anymore.
Stop messing around! Yohei was in a lot of pain after accepting us at first. He suddenly had an unplanned increase of 8 employees to start up a new division. It cost a lot of money, and with the increase in staff, the weight of his responsibility as president was quickly mounting. He could have cut us off, but he did not do that. And he worked hard all these years without showing his hardships. You couldn't do anything like that and abandoned all responsibility and ran away, you piece of crap!
Now Masaya is completely under siege. Katsurane-san crosses her arms and says indifferently,
Anyway, you finally come out of the woodwork. If you have plenty of funds, we don't need to hold back. Someone bring our lawyer.
After that, Masaya was made to sign various pledges through the lawyer who came over. It turned out that he had made money by investing in stocks using the money of the company he had stolen. In other words, the profits he made is legally his company's money, since he didn't follow the official compensation procedure.
My money!
So, the amount of money recovered will be first applied to the unpaid salaries and severance pay of the former employees. After all the formalities were over,
There will still be enough money left over after paying all of you. With this, I can start over as many times as I want. Watch me.
I wonder how long that will last. Well, why don't you give it a try?
and he went home. So far, he's been living in a cheap apartment, apparently. But was it okay? If that money is treated as company money, you're a lemony.
I didn't expect that from the start. Divorce was my goal. He used company money, so the money he made belongs to the company. It's natural, I guess. But I won in court. I'll collect the alimony from him bit by bit.
Anyway, so it's finally settled, huh? It took a year.
Yeah, I really appreciate your help, Yohei. You know what? I can't do it now, but when things settle down more, I'd like to fall in love again. I want someone who is kind and strong.
She stared at me as she said this. Now, let's talk a little about what happened after that. First of all, Masaya Todoroki.
I'm done. Completely.
The debts of the company, which was left without bankruptcy proceedings, have ballooned, and the money he's made over the past year has completely disappeared. He even involved his parents, and he would spend a hellish life, but that's another story. It's just like they say, it'll come, it'll go. Now, as for me,
I keep telling you to get married soon. Oh, yes. I know a nice girl. She got a little bit of a fishy face, but she's super fresh. But she's got a little bit of a shark skin.
that's just fish, isn't it? As I said that,
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm here for Yohei.
Natsumi declares as she pulls on my arm.
I'm after him too, though. Of course, we are too.
What? What is everyone suddenly saying? Is this a prank or something? I think I'm gonna have to go through a whole new set of mental hardships.